How the implementation of chip cards that went into in effect last October, what are the retailers saying about the impact?
Yeah. The majority, if I think about it from two aspects, the consumer's view of it is completely confused. They don't know when they're supposed to use the chip and pin. They don't know which retailers are enabled for chip and pin. They don't necessarily know if their card is requiring a pin, because some of them aren't, and that's their first stage of getting over chip and pin. Lines are longer. Lines are a lot longer. People are unhappy about it. But these things take time. I think it's going to take a lot of time and education for the consumer. Longer term, they're going to figure it out. I mean, countries like Canada, which is just north of us, they have had chip and pin for quite some time. Europe has had chip and pin for quite some time. It is worthwhile. When you start to look at it from the retailer's perspective, I think a lot of the associates are confused as well. Some of the stores have them, some of the stores don't have them. Is the point of sale the exact same across all stores? Not necessarily. So if you have floating associates within bigger stores, sometimes they won't necessarily see the full point of sale upgraded across the entire store. So it's just, it's very confusing for a lot of people, but it takes time. With that said, I think some of the news that we reported probably 2 weeks ago was Visa's coming out with some changes to make the chip and pin authentication process go a lot quicker. I'm sure MasterCard will follow, Amex will follow, a lot of the other guys will follow. So I think overall it's going to get better, and I think longer term is probably better for us as consumers.